Sorry for not getting any reviews out lately. I've just been kind of busy with vacations and all that stuff, but today I thought I would try something new by uploading on a Wednesday, and I feel like a system that I might have is that I'll upload like recent stuff, like recent figures on a Wednesday, and kind of whatever I want on a Sunday, so that kind of gets a decent schedule. I highly doubt it's going to work. Highly doubt it. Good. If it does, I think I'll keep that system until I can finally get every other day or every day system going on. But that's in the future, and this is in the future. So we're gonna be reviewing Highbrow and Zort, or how do you pronounce that, Zort or something. And he is pretty cool. He's definitely, I feel like, the weakest deluxe out of Wave 2. And I know I'm late on my Wave 2, guys, because off the bottom is just reviewed the third wave leader class figure. I am really behind. I should definitely step up my game. But that's like I said, he's probably the weakest out of all of them, because he's just repaint heavy remold of Scourge, which isn't, I've heard is a decent figure, and this guy is also a decent figure. And here you have him in his robot mode with an amazing amount of detail. Titan's Return just comes back really with just a lot of detail, and I love it. I've always loved Titan's Return and how much detail they put into it. And he does have some backpack, but I can always live with some backpack. I feel like there's nothing wrong with it. Like I don't really feel like when he overdoes the character and he literally just can't fall over. Like he literally just falls over. But as you can see, I'm flicking him, and he doesn't fall over. This guy, because of his heels, has a very nice balance, and he's good. He's good. I appreciate it. I like him. But let's get into the detail, which, like I said, is just amazing. Titan's Return, just like I said, comes back with some amazing detail, amazing panel lines. Not a lot of paint. What the paint does have is perfect. I feel like he doesn't overdo it. He doesn't have any unnecessary colors. He has about the right amount, right places. I can appreciate that. But besides that, let's just look at his head sculpt and Zort. I had done some modifications, like not some huge, I remolded him or somehow. But here you have his head mode, which is a nice looking head mode, very generic. But I feel like that fits the body. It's a very generic looking body, which gives a character. And here you have Zort in his robot mode, and this is where you see some of the stuff I did. I basically just took a silver Sharpie and Sharpied all the gray bits, so he looks just a lot better, I feel like. And he has the same average Type Master articulation. And with this guy, he has the same problem that Scourge did, that if you place it in normally, it is a little bit wiggly, but I've figured something out, that if you rotate it so the head is facing left or right, that seems to hold it in so much better. That also works for I complained about this on Hardhead that I checked out with Hardhead. Works perfectly fine. It works like that also. It works like that also. So if you want to do it with Hardhead, go ahead. It just makes it look better. It just makes it seem better. Now for posability, the head is on a nice ranged ball joint. You can look up quite a bit. You can look down quite a bit. He can obviously look left and right, and he gets a little bit of wiggly. Since his arms are on a ball joint. Okay, I have one complaint. These things, a little bit annoying. I wish they did fold in, or fold somehow, but they do get in the way. Since his arms are on a ball joint, you can do a full 360. It's a tight ball joint, which I greatly appreciate, and also again, since has ball joint, his arms can go all the way out, but they can also go down, so you can either have them have really tall shoulders, or really short shoulders. It really depends on your personal preference. And a thing that had this figure when I got this guy out of the packaging, this one would not let me go left. This elbow, would not let me go this way. But now that I've just kind of forced it a little bit, just enough to make me feel good. Not enough to make me feel like, oh crap, I'm going to break this. But it's gosh, this is the exact opposite of thigh. Elbow swivel. Yeah, I'm going to take that. about 90 degrees of movement at the elbow. I think if you get the guns out of the way a little bit more than 90 degrees. No waist swivel because of the transformation, and I can understand, because like I said, the transformation would not allow it. The legs can go all the way back, all the way forward, or continue the full splits, and these are a slight ratcheting joint, and they do kind of have the problem that Combiner Wars ratchet joints had, where they're either one click is like that, and like this is the first click, stock straight, and then this is the second click, but these are just loose enough where you can get him in that A stance that everybody enjoys. His knee, since the transformation, can do a full bend, like a double jointed knee, but with one joint, and you can wiggle his little thing, his heel. So you can get him in some. Oh, and if you count this as wrist movement, go ahead. But he can get some good poses. Like, I'm not great at posability, but like you can get some good action poses. This is all around good playtime. And now for transformation, because I spent so much time on this heroic mode, it's insane. I just really like it. Okay, I can't complain. Here with the guns. Oh, that's like a Lego piece. Wrong thing. Here is the gun. It is just painted in that gunmetal silver, which I love. I've always loved gunmetal silver, but it is just blue plastic painted. And I'm glad they painted this. I'm really glad. So we take out the guns, move the head, extend legs until you click. And if this was scourged, you might want to rotate this, but since it's not scourged, don't rotate this waist section. And this is what I mean by there is a rotating bit right here, but this doesn't act like a waist joint because you can't bring it up all the way. Then you can bring it up all the way here if you want his legs to be backwards or something. But hey, some people are into their own things, so I'm not gonna judge. Well, too late now. But now you want to take this little chest thing, which has a hinge. Just want to push that in so it's flat. Also, it's flush against the torso because transformation into or when you just want to push it out, and flatten that against the chest. You want to rotate his legs around on the thigh swivel. Fold these in. Fold his legs up until they click into place, like that, and just why is this not working? I feel like I think of anything I did wrong. Right, just like that. Then no, oh no, that was correct. Okay, what is going on? Let's try this one first. Okay, I got that all lined up. Got that all lined up. It just won't go in. It's really weird. This has never happened before. Let's just rotate that leg a little bit. I don't know why this is happening. This is really going to lengthen the review, and I can't edit this out. Okay, there it is. Fold this leg up also to peg it into place. And here you have the back of the helicopter done. Sorry. You want to fold the fists in, like so. You want to bring the arms down, and they're going to peg into, this peg is going to peg right there, and this little slot right here that's going to kind of go over that. It's kind of want that to line up. So kind of, this will go up a little bit. It's supposed to happen. Trust me, I've fiddled with it enough. I know these things. Also, I'm on the internet. So, if I'm on the internet, I obviously know literally everything. Literally. But, gosh darn it. I made a literal joke. Then you want to fold this cockpit over. And I did Sharpie the landing gear. That's why it's silver. It's nothing really much. It's just a little thing. And then you want to open up the cockpit. Transform the headmaster. Put him in the average sitting position. Put him in the cockpit of the helicopter, close the cockpit up, and this is the only cockpit where you like, it, besides, I think, one, it'll be like, it's one of the only cockpits where you can actually kind of see him looking out. All the other ones, you really can't see him looking out, they just kind of look like they're looking downish. Then you want to take these little bits right here. Oh, I forgot to show you, these guns do combine. And they do combine, like I said, and this is 2 pegs in there. I don't really use this that much, like anyone does, but This is your personal preference. It's your toy. I want to peg these in right there, like so. Fold this down, and here you have. I'm just gonna bring that down, bring the camera down. Here you have Highbrow in his helicopter mode, and I feel like the side, the front, and if you look at it like this, these are the best angles. But once you look at the top, it's really gappy. The bottom, you can basically just see what happened. You can basically see the robot chest, waist, and arms, and the cockpit is completely fine. I actually really like the cockpit because there's got some little blue right there. All of this painted blue. It matches the plastic extremely well. Got some more gunmetal gray, that lovable gunmetal gray. You got Autobot symbol right there. Weird cockpit, little red lines, and yeah, it's about all the paint. Oh, the little tail rotor. But again, I appreciate Hasbro for putting what they can into these guys, and I feel like they did really well. They did it extremely well in this guy. So I think that's all about it. So this has been the review of Highbrow. Great. Well, like he's the worst out of like the Wave 2 line, but he's like the worst deluxe. But that you're setting the bar high with like Mind Wipe and Weird Wolf, whatever you want to call him. So this guy being the worst is basically like saying he's a decent figure. Robot mode, great. Helicopter mode, good from some angles. Transformation, simple, but just fun. So I would definitely recommend him. If you can find him, pick him up, even if you're a kid or a collector. And I think that's about it. Remember, if you like the video, hit that like button. I try to get as much likes as possible, because I feel like YouTube is rigged. It's going against the system. But remember to like. If you like a little more, try subscribing. I try to upload on a regular basis. Keyword try. I really hope this actually works. Oh, and I forgot something. I added silver there. I really hope this works. So remember, like a little more, try subscribing. I try to upload on a regular basis. Keyword try. And I think I'll see you next time. Bye.